Hi, welcome to Mindful Mobility Workouts with Kevin. Today I have a yoga flow that I'm going to combine with calisthenic exercises and stretches, and we're going to blend it all together into one beautiful practice. I hope you enjoy. So to start today, we're going to bring our feet together and we're just going to do some awareness stretches. We're going to bring our hands all the way up to the top and we're going to inhale, hold and pause our inhale, and then we're going to exhale it all out. To one more deep stretch. Inhale, inhale, exhale. Let's try one more. Deep stretch. Inhale, inhale, exhale. And then I'm going to put my right ankle over top of my left ankle. I'm going to reach up, grab my right wrist, and I'm going to just do a gentle stretch to the left side. And I'm going to connect with my breath. So this is a good way to focus on your breath. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through pursed lips, like you're blowing out a candle. Good, and let that go. And then other side. Left ankle over top of right. Reach up, grab your left wrist, and then reconnect with that breath. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Good. So that breath pattern, just let that go. That breath pattern is what we're going to do for most of our exercises. Inhale through our nose. Exhale through pursed lips. Letting the air out nice and slow. And we're just going to use that breath as our focus through all our exercises. Good. Let's take one more deep awareness breath to start. And on the exhale, side out. Let's begin. So we're going to come to the top of our mat. We're going to inhale, hands all the way up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant those hands and come into our first plank. Notice our wrists, elbows, shoulders stacked on top of each other. And then find your breath. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through pursed lips. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Now lower yourself down nice and slow. And then just bring the hands up off the mat just to warm up the lower back. Find your breath. Good. Push back into child's pose now. Find your breath. And then into down dog. Feet hip width apart, hands shoulder width apart. Breathe. Good. Come back to plank. Now we're just going to move very mindfully through it. Every 2 breaths, we're going to switch postures. So starting with our plank. Lower yourself down. This time, feet and hands up off the mat. Breathe. Child's pose. Breathe. Downward dog. Find your breath. Plank. Breathe. Lower yourself down nice and slow. This time, hands up, feet up. Breathe. Push back, child's pose. Down dog. Plank. Now we're going to add some calisthenic workouts to this flow. So starting in plank, we're going to lift up our right hand and our opposite leg. Find your breath. Good. And then opposite hand, right hand, left leg. Find your breath. Good. Now lower yourself down nice and slow. Exhale back up. Inhale down. Exhale back up. Inhale down. Exhale back up. Good. Inhale down. And then this time we're going to bring our hands to our waist. And we're going to inhale, hover them up into a reverse snow angel. And then exhale back. Good. Inhale. Exhale back. Good. Inhale. Hover. Good. Exhale back. Then we're going to push into child's pose. And then from our child's pose, we're going to come into our squat. And then find your breath. Good. Walking back to child's pose, tucking those toes, coming into your down dog. Left foot middle of the mat, right foot up into three-legged dog. Find your breath. Good. Switch legs. Right leg, middle of the mat, left leg up. Three-legged dog. Find your breath. Good. Coming back to plank. Right hand, middle of the mat. Come into side. Good. Switch hands. Left hand, middle of the mat. Come into your side plank from here. Good. Coming back to plank, lower yourself down nice and slow. Exhale back up. Inhale nice and slow. Exhale back up. Exhale nice and slow. Hover. Exhale back up. Good. Exhale nice and slow. This time, hands out. And we're going to bring our hands up, and then we're going to do opposite leg, opposite hands up. Breathe. Good. Push back to child's pose and place one hand on top of the other. Place your head on your forehead. Take a deep awareness breath. And on the exhale, just want you to pause for a moment. Just notice how you feel right now. Notice the changes. Just a little mindful break. Take one more deep breath in. And on the exhale. Good. Now we're warmed up now. Come back to our down dog. And we're going to walk our hands to our feet. We're going to inhale, come all the way back up. Good. Keep our hands up. Come back into our squat. Good. Exhale, back up. Come down again. Inhale. Good. Exhale, back up. Inhale down. Exhale, back up. Good. Then we're going to bring those hands down into a forward fold. And we're going to walk those hands back out. Good. Widen your stance this time. Inhale down. Exhale back up. Bring those hands up. Good. Inhale down. Exhale back up. Good. Inhale down. Exhale back up. Inhale down. Exhale back up. Really good. All right. From here, we're going to bring our knees into our chest. And we're going to come into a counter stretch. Breathe. Find your breath. Just a nice stretch for the ankles and the shins. Good. And then coming back to child's pose. Again, walking those hands back up. Come all the way up. Bring those hands up. Come back into our squat. Good. Exhale back up. Inhale down. Exhale back up. Inhale. Good. And then bring those hands down into a forward fold, walking your hands back out. Good. Widen those. Inhale down. Exhale back up. Inhale down. Inhale down. Exhales up. Go ahead, 2 more. Good. Bring those knees, bring those hands, one hand on top of the other. Your head on your hands. Take a deep breath. Notice how you feel right now. Breath in. Exhale. We're going to come into downward dog. We're going to step through to seated and come on to our backs. So we're going to start by just a simple exercise. Right hand down, left hand. So right hand down, left leg down. And you're just going to hover and pulse. Good. Come back. Inhale. Pulse. Exhale. Back up. Inhale. Down. Pulse. Exhale. Back up. And just find the rhythm. Good. When you're finished, bring your hands out. We're going to inhale the knees to the left. Exhale, kick that top right leg straight. Good. Inhale over to the other side. Exhale, kick that top leg. And just keep going back and forth. Just giving a nice mobility flow into the lower back. Connecting your breath with your movements. Good, and then place both hands behind you, and then hover your legs and your hands up off the ground. And then on your exhale, you're going to meet opposite hand with the leg. And then just hover everything. Nothing touches the ground. Exhale. Inhale back down. Exhale. Inhale back down. 2 more. Good. Then wrap your left knee over top of your right knee, and then reach down, grab your opposite ankles, and then just rock back and forth. Nice hip opener here. Just breathe, find your breath. Good. And then reverse, switch so right knee wraps around your right, grab opposite ankles, and again, just rock back and forth. Just releasing those hips. Good, and then when you're done, keep your knees bent, place your feet on the floor. Bring your knees to touch, just bring your hands out. Take a deep awareness breath. And on the exhale, once again, take a mindful moment here to notice the changes. Notice how you feel. Good. Take one more deep breath in. And on the exhale, you're going to tuck your hands now underneath your hips here. And we're going to place our legs just hovering. So we're going to make a giant W. So we're going to inhale, lift up, come back down. Inhale all the way up, halfway down, and then back down as we come to this opposite side. Come all the way down, halfway up. And so you're just making a giant W with your legs. You're just tracing it out and just connecting your breath. When you're done, bring your hands out. Place your knees to the left side and look in the opposite direction of your twist. So just breathe it out here. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through pursed lips like you're blowing out a candle. Good. Head comes back to center first, the knees come up, and then rotate to the opposite side. Head looks in the opposite direction. Again, connect with your breath. And the knees come back. This time we're going to place the knees down and then come into our bridge to start. Pretend there's a block in between your knees and you're squeezing that yoga block together. And then tuck those shoulder blades so they're nice and flat. Just breathe here for the first time. Just inhale through your nose. Exhale through pursed lips. Good. Now on your inhale, lower yourself down just to hover and then exhale back up. Good. Inhale down. Exhale back up. Now come back up and then raise your left leg nice and high and then lower yourself down, hover, and then back up. Good. Lower that leg back down. Raise your right leg up nice and high. And then lower on the inhale, exhale back up. Good. Lower that leg back down. Keep your bridge up. Find your breath. And then on the exhale, one vertebrae at a time, come down nice and slow. Again, separate your knees. Knees to touch, feet to the outer edges of the mat. Bring your hands out. Take a deep awareness breath. And on the exhale, just take a moment to notice how you feel. Notice the changes. Good. Take one more deep breath in. And on the exhale, our final stretch is you're gonna wrap your right ankle over your left and then reach up overhead and grab your right wrist with your left hand. Now you're going to lift your legs up and place them to the left. And then you're going to lift your upper body up and place it to the left. So you're kind of doing a giant semicircle with your upper and lower body. Kind of wiggle into it until you feel that nice stretch along the right side. And then reconnect with your breath. And then lift the upper body up, place it back to center, unwind the legs, and then cross the opposite. So left ankle over right, lift those legs up, place it to the right. Reach your hands up, grab your left wrist, lift the upper body up, and place it to the right, making a nice semicircle with your upper and lower body. And then breathe, find your breath. And then bring your upper body first, unwind your legs, and just lay back down. Hands, palms up. Take a deep awareness breath here. And on the exhale, just let all the benefits of your practice sink in. Just for a moment of stillness. Just breathe regularly here. And just let everything settle. Just take a moment to surrender to your mat. Good. Without moving, take one more deep awareness breath. And on the exhale, just notice how you feel right now. Good. Take one more deep breath in. And on the exhale, move your wrists and your ankles and reach up overhead like you're getting up first thing in the morning, stretching left and then right on your own time. And then when you're ready, bring your knees into your chest. Just place your fist underneath your knees and just rock back and forth. And then when you're ready, just start to rock front, back, giving that spine a nice little massage. And then come back up to standing. Take one last deep awareness breath. I hope you enjoy today's mindful mobility flow. It's a great way to not only strengthen your muscles, but to slow down your busy thoughts and to bring your breath back into balance as well. I hope you have an amazing day. Thank you.